shit, I'm muted. I said I like 830 a little bit more. Maybe like 790 to 830. Hold on, guys. I gotta go blow my nose. I'll be right back. Daily day trade. Good morning, man. Big buyers coming into the market. Good morning, Yopi. Crazy broke to the upside last night. Yeah. Actually, didn't it break down? Actually, I shorted it on Globex Open. I think I shorted it on Globex Open. Oh, never mind. I shorted Asia Open, not the Globex. I want to see, actually, interesting. So let me see that. We're actually starting to get accepted back into the weekly value. The last time I did this, okay, the last several times I did this. So the first time I did this, it dropped 300 points. The next time I did it, it went up 500 points. The last time I did that, it went down 700 points, and then it went up 700 points. So we might get a big downswing here if we can't hold the value. Maybe we are holding it because if I go out to the at least the 4 hour, we're wicking out of the weekly value every single time. Huh. Interesting. All right, well, market open. I am bearish on the market. I don't think that's exactly where I would want to short this. I wonder if we are long. We're back into session value, so just kind of watching this. What? Oh shoot. No. That's the wrong account as the lead. Try it one more time. That risk is a little too much. I don't know if I really like this trade that much anymore. We'll see. VWAP. $857. Can we get past $857 here? I'm gonna set this break even. We are at VWAP here. If we don't flip it, then it's not really a trade I want to be in, right? ES has a little bit more room to go. So I'm gonna actually watch this on a lower time frame. Still looking really good. ES is at VWAP now. Huge seller actually coming in from NQ. Yeah, I really don't know if I want to take any off here. I just move my stop up a little bit just so I can secure at least a little bag. Move my stop up. So ES just rejected off its VWAP. It's retesting it right now. Let's see if ES can flip VWAP. If ES flips VWAP, this is gonna moon, and I'm gonna actually look to add into this. But if ES gets rejected off of VWAP here, we probably just take a small win. That already looks pretty good. Add a key level. I don't really want to add to this unless we both flip VWAP and we flip that key level on NQ. ES is having trouble, but it's not breaking down. I think it's a good sign here. Come on, buyers. There's a lot of big sellers coming in, but they're honestly getting squeezed out right now. Excuse me. ES is looking to, honestly, it's starting to flip it. I'm gonna get a little bit more in here. I'm gonna drop this break even. So we either go big or we go break even here now. We'll secure some fees, commissions. Dang, ES is rejecting again off VWAP. Oh, that's unlucky. I might get stopped out of this. Dang, unlucky. I might actually short this. If you break structure here, I'm shorting this. Does that count? I would say that counts. Woo. Interesting. Do we squeeze out these shorts? There's no way, right? Like a ton of sellers came into the market. This is good movement. I might reduce my risk on this. Oh, yeah, stopped out. Okay. I'm gonna chill a little bit here because we are like sitting right at VWAP. I don't know if we're able to hold it or not. ES like rejected really hard off of it, so I was assuming NQ would do something similar. Trying to calculate the VWAP. So ES rejected pretty hard off the VWAP, but NQ is like holding it. Yeah. And if you guys managed to trade better than I did, then you guys should be up on both trades. I tried to squeeze out home runs and it just didn't work, so. Two. So we got like a minute and a half-ish, or just like a minute, about a minute left on the orb. Let's see how this orb settles. Yeah, I really want to say I'm bearish on this. I might try to short this again, to be honest. This is not a bad area. That's good. We got him right before that drop. Oh, that was a bad fill, but shit, that was a really bad fill. My risk is a little high on this. My risk down just a little bit, even if I get stopped out of this. Man, this should dump. This should dump here. If this doesn't flush, I'm very confused. There it goes. Like, this should absolutely just dump into the sewers right now. Why are there so many buyers present? Alright, we're going break even on this. The volatility is a little high, so I'd rather get stopped out, break even. Yeah. We could look to re-enter. See if I can get tagged in on that base. Alright. I'm trying to keep my risk around like 300. It's like right on that high. Come on. The ES is so bearish. I'm gonna keep my risk at 300. I don't want to lose more than 3. I just stopped super tight though. I'm stopped out. Damn. Alrighty, it's another choppy market. I think I'm gonna play the orb or play the IB. Otherwise, I'm for sure gonna get chopped up today. So probably wait here. I'm gonna open up. crazy. I was not bullish on the day. Do we reject off the top of the orb? I'm waiting for that to break structure. Alright, try the short one last time. And this is fine if it comes up and retests. There's the retest. Alright, and it yoinks me. Alright. Alrighty. I'm gonna hop off my pundits. Oh, dude. What is this market, man? $8.26. 8.26. Camera's in the way. Alrighty. So I was very bearish on the market. All technicals were pointing bearish, but like we flipped VWAP and we're at the top of value now. On NQ at least. ES is still bearish. So I'm like, I don't know. I'm super confused. We are retesting the top of the orb right now, right? But we're also like, right where we hit top was the top of value. We're also near like range highs, so. And my bias is like very, very mixed right now. I don't have a bias, so I don't know if there's a trade we can take. Hold on, I'm going to, on Discord, I'm gonna flip it over. Can we hold the top of the orb? So I don't know. ES still bearish. NQ is like starting to flip bullish. I think the only thing bullish about it is that it flipped his VWAP. It's not even above like value or anything. Can ES flip? If ES flips his VWAP here, then I think we're long for sure. Because if ES flips his VWAP, NQB going into price discovery. If NQ goes into price discovery, I think we can wipe out everything up here. Go up to test like 263 at the very least. Yeah, like 263 is where I'd be looking at for a target for this long. NQ is just sitting at the top of orb right now. See if we can hold it. Let me just mark it out, actually. That's our 15-minute orb. I think ideally you want like all these lows protected. You do want to see this pop up here. ES is actually looking really good for a pop. I might try this trade. 150. I think I get a little bit more in. We're risking about 300 on the eval. Nice. We're above value. Can we leave in a little imbalance here? You're gonna break through this resistance. I'm gonna watch this on the 1. I'm gonna mark that on this chart here. Okay, we're right at resistance. Alright, there's a minute left on the hourly candle. So let's see how this hourly candle closes. $266. 266 would be my target, and that's like almost perfect consistency on the account, which is kind of nice. hourly is about to close in like 30 seconds. Let's see if we can blast through this level. ES is nearing its value high. We also have some resistances here at 872. Let's move this here. $66. Oh yeah. There's a big level at 66, sell level. There's also a lot of sellers coming in now, but I honestly think we squeeze these guys out. I don't think these sellers win. Alrighty, ES is at the top of value now. ES passed, squeezed through one level. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, we're blasting. Let's go, guys. Alright, I am gonna set this break even. Can we keep squeezing? Keep squeezing. A ton of sellers coming in, but that's at like 220. We're not quite there. The hourly close? Oh, the hourly did close. Maybe we're getting a little retrace on the hourly, retesting that trend. Which is fine. I think we can kind of chill around here for a little bit. The longer we stay above like these levels, the better, right? Ideally we want to stay above this key level. $197. I have that same key level marked out on my other chart too. Hopefully we don't reject too hard off of it. We don't want to go back under that trend. Nice. Buyers are really holding. Yo, Jungle, bias on the day, dude. Oh, sorry, I saw your question a little late. Dude, I was very short today, so we got chopped up a bit. But I mean, we flipped bias after price action, so. Starting to look a little better. ES's hourly closed pretty bullish. We couldn't get over 872 and we finally got over it. Or was it 876? ES is breaking structure a little bit here. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We get a big old push up from here. ES is at a base. If you can hold this base, then we're looking really good for this long. ES has got to hold this though. looking good. ES is rejecting kind of hard. ES cannot get over this level. You gonna hold it, bro? Yeah, we're holding it. So ES is at VWAP. Let's see if it can hold VWAP. Alright, it had a decent like candle off of it, so we'll see. ES at VWAP again. Can it hold? ES is starting to flip through its VWAP bearishly now. Dang, bro, what a choppy day. What a dump. Alrighty, stop down, break even. Might be worth selling into this. Can we break into the orb? We gotta see if distribution is bearish or bullish. We'll know. We'll know here. We either reject here or we blast through. This is it. I'm gonna try to sell off that. Stop above, ideally here. We'll see if we can hold it. I want to reject pretty hard here. Distribution looks bearish. There we go. I'm gonna bring my stop down a little bit. All right, let's see if we can break into the orb here, guys. Buy pressure coming in, I think that's fine. Distribution is still bearish. Come on. Squeeze them out. All right, well, we're in value. Distribution is bearish. This should... The chances that this goes down is higher than the chance that it goes up, so we'll play the edge. We're stopped. Alrighty. Ideally, this is the high that you want protected, but also at the same time, if this is really if this is like true bearish distribution, you want to see this drop a lot more convincingly. So I kept my stop a little tighter because if we're gonna go down, I think we're gonna squeeze out a lot of longs, and apparently we just cannot do that. So. Decent rejection. Does that get bought up? Ooh, good old dump. We are back in value. We are back in orb here. Can we hold the top of the orb? Looks bearish. Let's see. Yes, is starting to exit value. NQ's right at VWAP, so this isn't really where you want to short it. If it starts to flip VWAP, we'll short it. Make sure it's calculated properly. Okay. Back. looks so ready to dump. I'm gonna get in. We're flipping VWAP. ES is going to price discovery. I think this is gonna finally dump. There it is. We're getting some capitulation. That's really good. Capitulation is a good sign. Even though it wicked like this, it's a sign that buyers have been like wiped out, right? ES is still going into price discovery. All right. This could be the short, guys. I am in pretty heavy. Although I don't need this much profit. My target's at the bottom of orb. But 1850. This is all I would need for consistency, so. Flip the base, so I'm gonna set this break even, and I'm just gonna let this run. Let's see if we can get it. Alright, I think this is gonna absolutely plummet here now. Get a little retrace. We had some candle closes. That was a 5 minute? Yeah, we had a 5 minute candle close, so probably come up to test that previous base and then reject. The bigger gap we leave, the better. It still hasn't tested the previous base at like 835 on ES, 36 on NQ. Dang, if it doesn't even test and it goes down, it's just super bearish. If I was in a live position here, I would be looking to add into this. Alright, we're on eval, so we'll just keep it. Like I want to add in on a retrace here. I'll probably keep my stop honestly at break even, but we'll just play the eval level safe. Today's been a little choppy, so. NQ at base. NQ wipe the low. And I see no strength in the market. There's a huge order at 85. Is that the orb? That is the orb, okay. There's a huge order at the bottom of the orb. But we're gonna try to front run that. Pretty much, guys, I'd watch the orb. If you ever break out of the orb and retest it, I think you can, it'd be like perfect for a short, another short. Right? You just be playing the retest of the IB. Am I gonna get front ran on my front ran? Front ran on my front run? No, there's no chance. No chance, bro. This is so bearish. Ah, I wish I was just in this on my live, bro. This would have been so juicy. Oh well. It is what it is. A supply buildup for a pop, which makes sense because after a pop on supply, you're gonna get a little pullback. There it is. And we're at consistency on the day, boys. Alright, guys. Good stuff. This probably tests the orb, and yeah, pretty much, which is the IB. I expect this, like a lot of ranging, and then if you start to break out of the orb, right? Like I would take that short. And if you guys were in long up here, I would just trail, because if this breaks out of the IB, this has like crazy potential to run. Yeah, I'd be looking like 789. How many points of a move that would that be? Like a 400 point move? I think that's definitely possible, so. Alright. We hit our trade for the day, boys. On an eval. Alright, honestly I might call it early, call it in early. I think the only other trade I would take is right now is off the bottom of the orb. I think that's the only trade that has potential here, like for early AM session. So yeah, I don't know. There's nothing I really want to take, and we are breaking out of the orb. So yeah, this would have been super good. All right. I think I have to get off the charts again. I'm gonna tilt. I wish I was in on this on my funded and my live account. My live account's copying my funded, so my live is down a bit as well. I'm done for the day. I'm green with confidence. Yeah, man, that's good. I'll take those. Yeah, I mean halfway another eval, so honestly can't complain. All right, this market was really hard to trade in the morning, so had a fake breakout here, which got me. I thought we were gonna break out of this. That's because like all the technicals were starting to line bullish. Like look at how the hourly closed. Like before this, right? Like we were rejecting off this base for how many hours? Like 16 hours, pretty much the whole day. And we finally claim it with confidence, and then it just yoinks. So yeah, but yeah. This has a lot of potential to run. Right here would be some resistance. Right, we have kind of this macro trend going on. What I would look out for here. So can we not see it? Yeah. So yeah. So this is kind of where I'd watch out if you're trailing your stop, because this can come back up to test the IB and the orb and then continue. I think the chance of continuation is much higher than this, like just like statistically too, right? Like once it starts breaking out of the orb, it's like an 86% chance that it continues. But I mean, I guess this is like on the table. But like I said, if I was trading this, I'd be holding this down to at least 850, 780, if you can really get down there. But yeah, well, that's just me. But yeah, you're probably gonna get like a rejection like this off that level. This is still bearish distribution. I would not be bullish on this at all until we reclaim this. If this comes up and breaks like this with confidence, right, and then starts building supply, then you're gonna see a really bullish pop. This is one of our models that we trade, right? If this flips, we take this long. But yeah, I really don't think that it's going to. I think sellers are pretty relentless right now. But we did have one big buyer come in. That was, oh, he got squeezed out. The buyer came in here. Oh, that was at the bottom of the orb. He got squeezed out by like 60 points. Unless they're averaging in. There's another order that just came in at 937. Where's 937? Yeah, at the bottom here. So maybe he like averaged in. If he did, he's like right at break even right now. Somebody's in 400 contracts, bro. What a madman. Hey JMK, what's the volume indicator called that you have on the right? Oh, this is a VP VR? VR VP? Let me see. VP VR is volume profile visible range. I always thought it was visible range volume profile, but it's the volume. It's like your volume profile, right? This is your FRVP, your fixed range. We can set it to, you know, a literal fixed range. But the VRVP is, or VPVR is whatever is visible on your screen. It'll give you the volume profile for. How do you see the buyer got squeezed out? Yeah, heat map. I mean, it's a indicator on the heat map. It tells you if like there's a single buyer with like, I think the threshold is 200 contracts. If any single buyer purchases more than 200 contracts, it like barks it on the chart. So it's either the same person or two different people. I'm assuming it's the same person that averaged in. Like someone bought 200 here and then 200 here. So he's like, he's way up in profit right now. Yeah, this is still bearish. until this gets taken. So like I personally still would not be bullish on this market right now. I think we're just retesting orb. But yeah, the moment I'd be bullish on this is if we claim this level. But it's not even like that bullish either, so. Yeah, I think if I was trading this on my fundeds, like unless this like really broke with confidence, like broke it like up here, and then we're just like building supply, right? Something like this, like I would look to long it here. Or if it like had one giant candle like this, right? And the candle didn't close like too high. Like if the candle closes like this, right? Like I'd probably just mark it in. Cause like the chance that this happens is really, really high. Okay, guys, this might be bullish. Does the candle close? Dang, my fundeds are locked, bro. Could not close. Oh, like this. I think taking a trade like this would be valid. Let me recalculate the VWAP. Where's VWAP at? Yeah, looking at VWAP here, looking at any of these like these bearish bases, this would be a valid trade. Like at this point, I'd probably set my stop here now. At this point, if it closes over these highs, you could add and then move your stop up, and you can squeeze out a huge profit out of this, like 40 points. But yeah, guys. Alrighty, I'm off for the day. I'm just gonna call it here. I know for sure I'm gonna like tilt looking at the charts. So yeah, I think there's something I've been trying to get better at is just hopping off the stream. I think like I've been blowing a lot of counts and a lot of ULs, just staying on stream, and like I just get tempted to trade, and so I'm trying to just get better at it, just hopping off. But yeah, this would have been another banger trade. One of our setups. Wait, really quick, JMK, do you ever trade with your group like one-on-one? We have not done that yet. It's been really difficult to trade together because I want to do that during Asia session with my students, but it's been really difficult matching times with them because they're kind of from like all over the world. Alright guys, I'm gonna hop off for the day. Good sesh. Down on fundeds, up on evals again. It's the story of my week today, or this week, so. Alright guys, have a good one, and stay safe trading. Like the market's already moved a lot, so we might start getting a lot of chop, right? I think this is after this, it's gonna be probably pretty slow until power hour. So yeah, just keep your account safe, guys. If you're green, no harm taking it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, have a good one, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.